All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? Ja Rule and 50 Cent gonna be beefing until they leave this earth. No, seriously, they said we're gonna be beefing until one of us leave this earth. So pretty much Ja Rule and 50 Cent, every now and then, I'm gonna be honest with you, 50 Cent get into it with two New York niggas every month. For this month, it's been Ja Rule. Pretty much he been focusing in on Ja Rule and Ja Rule only. All right, they've been going back and forth. I did a video on this a couple weeks ago. I told y'all some of Ja Rule's comebacks were pretty corny. We do remember that 50 Cent bought 200 tickets to a Ja Rule show. All right, that's a very petty jab. All right, 50 got that type of money. He bought 200 tickets to a Ja Rule show because he claimed the tickets were like 10, 15 bucks. And he's got that type of money and power and clout, and he wants Ja Rule's show to be empty. All right, I thought that was a pretty fantastic petty ass move. Now I'm like, yo, Ja, you just can't tell a random ass joke. Shit's got to be off the wall funny, or you got to get pettier than that. It's got to be one of the two. At first, I felt like Ja Rule's shit was kind of whack, but I felt like he hit 50 Cent finally with a strategic punchline, and I feel like it kind of upset 50 Cent. So let's get back into it. So 50 posted this picture, and he said, "Fools be like I was bad back in the day. We was moving and grooving till 50 came back around. LOL. Get the strap." Obviously, that's Ja Rule in a movie, right? So Ja Rule hit 50 in the comment box and was like, "Pull up, nigga. I'm tired of all this talking." 50 responded by saying, "The South Side rules apply. It's never over. We may take a break, but it ain't over till one of us gon' get the strap." Now from there, we got some more jabs from Ja Rule, and I thought Ja Rule I thought he came with it a little bit. He posted this picture of 50 Cent. It's 50 mixed in with some chick, and whoever it is, she got a big ass neck. He said, "Don't she look like her neck stink? Tell Auntie 50 to unblock me. I want to play." So apparently in the midst of this, 50 Cent blocked Ja Rule. By the way, 50 Cent is the type of petty nigga that I don't expect him to ever block someone. To me, you like losing the fight. 50 Cent understands Instagram enough to know you can't block someone in the middle of a petty ass Instagram feud. What the hell is that about? Ja Rule must have got in the way of some of 50's money. Ja Rule went on to post this saying, "Can someone tell me what time and day 50 Central comes back on? I'm asking for a friend." At 50 Cent, he thought he was winning an Oscar with that. When he took that role, shit went straight to BET Blockbuster. Bah, 50 blocked me. He can dish it out but can't take it. Stop acting like everything he do is dope. He's trash. Laughing my ass off. Get the strap. Look, man. So there's two things going on in this post. It's a movie that 50 Cent was in, and I actually kind of like that damn movie, to be honest with y'all. And Ja's like, that shit went straight to DVD, or Blockbuster rather. And also he's talking about 50 Cent's show, 50 Central. He's like, yo, that shit was trash. When is it coming back on? He had that show at BET a few months ago. I don't think that was one of 50 Cent's best productions. I think Power's a tad bit better than 50 Central. They're probably not going to get another season out of that show. That was, from what I was told, that was an absolute disaster. 50 show. Well, now one last post, and I thought Ja Rule got 50 pretty good with this one. This was some petty ass shit. Well thought out though. Ja said, "This will be my last post about 50 Cent," and it's a picture of 50 Cent with Donald Trump before he was a president. He said, "I want to be serious for a second and just say me and this man went back and forth yesterday like school kids. But not once did I see him," and yesterday was election day for those who don't know. He said, "But not once did I see him use his platform of 20 million followers for anything uplifting. I'm sure he didn't vote, didn't encourage anyone to vote. Only Tom fucking foolery tearing down other people of color. Always talking shit with your stink breath ass. Everyone is tired of you. Let's stop supporting people who don't support their own. You bootlicking, ring-kissing coon." I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Now, and I don't expect anyone to use their platform I don't expect celebrities or whoever it is, whatever influencer you are, I don't expect you to have to say, yo, vote, get out and vote, vote blue, vote red, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't expect anyone to do that. But it does seem like we're in the era where people are using their influence for good and their followers for good. And I think where Ja does have a point in regards to 50 is, like, it's one thing if Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole don't get on Instagram and say vote, or Beyonce, they don't really use their platforms as much as a guy like 50 does. 50's on this shit all day, every day. He's always posting. So I do believe Ja has a point. He's like, yo, we was going back and forth with all this negative shit. And Ja did post, go vote on his joint. I think he does have a point. He's like, yo, this dude got 20 million followers. He never does anything positive or uplifting. Honestly, the way 50 Cent uplifts his community is through trolling. Like, he might get on his joint and be like, yo, this my stepson Tekashi or whatever, my child Tekashi. Look, man, these niggas gonna be beefing till they literally are gone from Earth. They said it. And with back and forths like this, you can see why. Look, man, 50 got shot allegedly over some of this shit. Ja's been in some incidents. Ja lost a lot of money over this situation. This is way beyond personal. They're never gonna stop. Is it corny though? Y'all talk to me in the comments box below. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. 50 Cent, Ja Rule, New York's finest. Still at it. I still believe Ja got a better catalog than 50. Just my opinion though. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.